Pyramid Head is one of the driving forces of Silent Hill 2, and a big part of why it is often referred to as the best in the series. But the remake adds one simple thing that ruins all of this, and that is the dodge mechanic.
Dodge this.
Well, technically the dodge and the ability to act free aim while you're moving and shooting, because you could move and shoot in the original, but we got to remember the original was in 2001, so things have changed dramatically. Part of Pyramid Head's terror is the fact that he is a tank and he does not drop, so you can keep shooting him over and over and he won't go down. But now you can basically let him get right up next to you, wait for him to swing, dodge underneath, and just run and shoot some more. It gets rid of a very tense thing in the atmosphere, and that is that feeling of claustrophobia. Especially when you look at the original fight, it's more of like just a box, especially the first fight. And this one, you got so much room to maneuver, and yeah, you can run into some stuff, but you can just go wherever you want. To be fair, I think the dodge is a normal, like, this is where survival horror needs to go, right? A little bit more action when you're up close. But I think with your upgrade, Pyramid Head needed an upgrade as well, and he didn't really receive it. And as a result, you kind of lose tension when you're fighting against Pyramid Head. To be fair, there was one exception, and this was in the prison. I really do not like the prison area in this game. There was a lot of bugs crawling around, and there was these monsters under the grates that were attacking me, and I just turned a corner, and he was right there. I didn't even realize that he was wandering around, and I legitimately was like, oh shit, when I saw him, and then he hit me, and then I just ran to a safe spot and basically waited him out. That was terrifying. But that was the only really scary moment I had with him. Now, most of the enemies in Silent Hill are fast. They're quick, right? The little meat bags on the ground, they squirm all around. The nurses, they're insanely fast. The mannequins, also really, really quick. All of the enemies are fast, so a dodge makes sense. Pyramid Head being slow, not so much. I think of something like Dead by Daylight, where he could have had maybe like bear traps where you just run, or, you know, James' ankle gets stuck in something or busts his ankle, or even a spear like out of Mortal Kombat, something that he could just throw and get James pinned or pull him to him, and then you could just smack him. It was like meeting someone 23 years later or whatever and just being like, huh, you didn't change at all? I'm pretty much a completely different person, and I just walked all over you. And really the only time I actually felt challenged by Pyramid Head was at the end of the game, when I actually had to fight with multiple of them at the same time. So I think actually the remake maybe should have made it so there was more than one to begin with, and then you just have to fight them at the same time, because two of them would have just been way harder to deal with. That, or maybe he could have had some extra enemies like the nurses, or, well, no, he doesn't have any friends, so I guess that wouldn't work out. But he needed something. You need one extra thing. You get the dodge, he gets something to counter that dodge, and then, you know, it's on cooldown and you dodge again, but it doesn't happen, and I ultimately feel that my boy's been ruined. Now, I could just be viewing this all through nostalgia glasses. He could have always been a joke for all I know, but I feel he was a lot more menacing in the original game, but I can't really compare it because I don't have access to the original game, so maybe we can get on that next. Anyways, what do you guys think? Was Pyramid Head too easy in Silent Hill 2 Remake? Let me know in the comments down below.